Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a financial mediator and business valuation expert in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, I have the pleasure and privilege of speaking with Kirk Michie in San Diego, California, and he is the founder of Candor Advisors. For more than 30 years, he has worked with entrepreneurs, closely held business owners, and high net worth families to achieve their strategic planning, liquidity, investment, and legacy objectives. Today, we're going to talk about using valuation metrics to strengthen the seller negotiations in M&A or mergers and acquisitions. And I welcome you, Kirk, to the podcast.
Thanks, Melissa. I'm glad to be with you.
I mean, I think that, for the most part, you're looking at things very differently than a lot of investment bankers out there. And if they do go to your website, they're going to get the 6 secrets of a successful sale. The one thing that is unique also about your investment banking advice or your process is that you start very holistically where we should all start. And you start with the why are you selling?
Absolutely. Look, if you don't know why you're selling the business, and I mean at a core existential level, why you're selling, then it's unlikely when we get to negotiations between, say, a strategic and a financial buyer that we'll know kind of what paradigm to look at your deal through, right? If you know that you can't stand running your business for any longer, you've had it with HR, or you're sick and tired of worrying about the next, financial collapse or, economic downturn, and you just want out, well, then even if a private equity buyer is the highest bid and gives you everything you would otherwise want, they're going to want you to stay involved in the business for some period of time. That's probably not the right buyer for you, right? On the other hand, if a strategic is going to blow out, 6 of your most valued long-term employees on day 2 because they don't need your controller, they don't need your warehouse manager, they don't need your customer service lead, well, then even if they're the biggest price, they might not be the right buyer for you. So you got to know, like, is it price? Is it terms? Is it what you get to do after the sale? Is it the legacy that you leave behind? Like, look, I'm in California, so I can get a little crunchier. But I'll tell you that this, there's a practical element to this because we can narrow the buyer universe for you. And we can make sure that you don't get your time wasted while you're trying to keep your business running and on track while we're in the midst of selling it. So yeah, it's critical.
And if your why isn't really clear, and if your why involves health concerns, if your why involves like, I need $5 million to retire, those are not leverageable whys. And those are also things that are going to cripple you in the negotiations, because the way that you really get the highest maximum price is that you're disconnected with the outcome. You're like really willing to take the best deal that comes that makes sense for you, and then willing to walk away from the deal if it's not the best deal. And I think the clarity of what we do is just to show them what the true picture is, and then allow them to make those decisions within that time frame or that framework, right?
Yeah, really well said. You nailed it.